Okay. Back to old Rust Knuckle here. So, we kind of left off with the decision to focus on bounties here in the Empire, kind of trying to make a name for ourselves. And I think, to that end, we are loaded with crossbow bolts. We have a Meitu saber, an Edge 1 staff, masterwork old bow, decent armor. Our primary offense is martial arts. So I think we're going to go try and take down some bounties. I know there's one down here in Gut, and I think that's where we're going to start. This is the crossbow and martial arts training montage time. It's the day before Christmas Eve is the best day to play Kenshi. Really set you up with some disappointment for the holidays. Solo Ironman games always end in sadness. Was this a fight here? These guys... Oh, slavers. Slavers again. See, it's such a strange... I've always wondered what the criteria is for slavers to just attack you. To just decide kind of conversationally that you need to become a slave. I've always wondered if it was that they don't have very many or something you're wearing, because there's a stat that looks like a slave. Obviously, they're more likely to take you then, but I was always curious if it had something to do with literally anything else. So we're avoiding the skimmers right now. Honestly, we're just headed straight for this bounty in Gut. It's a United Cities bounty. I think he thinks he's a big thing. He's kind of like the Bunkmaster in that way. Or these, can I fight you? Starving Vagrants? Oh, my favorite opponent. Alright, martial law. Oh my goodness. I gotta slow this down. Oh, stealing my thunder. Okay. Okay. Unnecessary assist. Gentlemen. You don't want to fight, do you? I can't believe... I don't even think our crossbows is that high. 4. It's 4. And I just shot that guy for 74 damage. What an insane skill. I mean, I'm pretty sure a squad of crossbowmen can take down any opponent in this game. If you have 12... Like a party of 12, and they all have max crossbow skill and Eagle's crosses, I'm certain you can kill anything instantly. I'm gonna take advantage of this entire fight to get that crossbow skill above 4. If you're hanging out and you want to let me know how the sound is, the struggle is ongoing. My voice compared to the game, compared to the music, I would appreciate it. Oh, is this... All right, our plan. So right now we're moving towards gut. We're gonna swing. Try. Like I said, martial arts training montage. We're headed south. There's a bounty inside gut. This guy is guarded by beak things, and I'm pretty sure he's on an island in the middle of the lake. He's kind of our first target here. We're gonna go to gut, and the idea is that we're gonna carry him back to hang. Kirk Bray sound tune just right. Merry Christmas. Bring on the disappointment. Appreciate that, Kirk. Merry Christmas. So the plan here is to get into gut, get this guy. Hopefully we can take him down through his army of beak things, and then fight our way back north towards hang while trying not to die. It's a work in progress. The plan's a work in progress. These outlaw farmers have anything? See, kind of one of the biggest benefits in my mind of playing a solo Ironman game, especially a solo skeleton game, is that you don't really have to be so concerned with money. You're not concerned with buying food. Hey, this guy can't... What? Okay, this is what I'm talking about. What criteria have we met here? As if this just comes up. Looks like a slave? You are no slave. That's the modifier I get, right? Just a dash. Slave of? Nobody. Disguise? None. Masterwork armor? High grade? Whatever. Armed to the teeth, like I'm about to fight a one-man war against the holy nation. And this guy's like, hey, he kind of looks like an escaped slave. It's got to be that they don't have a lot of slaves. So they want... Oh, this can actually work to our advantage. Hold on. I don't recommend you try this. Where's his friends? Where'd they go? Seriously. Are you kidding me? I don't really want to fight this guy. I wanted to bring his whole gang of buddies into this. What would you even call this? Like, what turns everything blue? I mean, easy answer. Like, given the circumstances, some form of chemical warfare or radiation or something. Like, this tree is made of iron. Maybe they just dumped molten metal on this entire part of the world. Do I actually have to fight this guy? You're going down. Where'd that bolt hit him? It's his left leg. Oh, yeah. I really want to put up the Ace Ventura When Nature Calls scene. That's what I think about. You know what? Maybe it's group size. Now that you're saying that, maybe it's group size. Maybe if they see an individual, they're more likely to try and take you as a slave. I'm not exact on where this island is. It's in here somewhere. It's got a tent on it. Shouldn't be hard to find. And there's supposed to be about 1 million beak things in here. Oh, there it is. Strange camp. I just haven't seen a single beak thing. For context, squad size and global population multiplier, 2.5 times. So if there was going to be 6 beak things, there should be, 14. But I don't see a single beak thing. This is wild. My concern, like, I hope it's not a bug or something. I'd be sad. Maybe they're just deeper inland. We're going. This is asparagus. It looks exactly like asparagus. So fun story. There's a college near where I grew up, and one of these, these pieces of art, these landmark kind of pieces of art. Oh, there they are. There's the big things. There's all 97 of them. One of these pieces of artwork looks like multicolored or rainbow asparagus. It's great. Okay, so I think we attempt martial arts first, which means we're gonna have to probably throw out a few crossbow bolts. We can always come back for them. Here goes. For context, we are at 40 martial arts. Our toughness is 87 though, so that's a big deal. Dexterity's 41, also not bad for speed, but if they push us back into the water, we're dead, so I need to get out of there. Now, hopefully their range and the constant dodging doesn't just make this pointless. I mean, all it means really is that I'm going to have to increase my martial arts. Because your attacks get faster and faster. But I bet you if I put on a saber, this might be a great opportunity for saber training. Oh, polearm training. Which one's higher? They're both at 1. I'll go with the saber since it has the defense bonus. I think I stand a chance here now. So any good solo Ironman is gonna have multiple weapon skills at high levels. If you watch the Sumo Khan kind of series there, he had multiple weapon skills. Martial arts, crossbows, sabers, hackers, on and on. Tactful rogue long boys. I like that they're colloquially known as murder drafts. So I mean, this is going to be we're going to speed this up. I think we're going down, but this is going to be awesome for sabers. Like even blocking, I don't think we've gotten an attack off yet. But even blocking, it's just flying up. So that's another thing you can do to train a weapon skill, if you didn't know that, is I could set them on block and just focus right in on that. That's, you know what? Let's try it. I'll show you. So that just increases our defense, right, by 20. So odds are if they weren't hitting me before, they're not going to be hitting me now. And we can just sit here and watch the saber skill go up. And because of the way weapon durability works, the fact that there is none, you can do this endlessly. Like this is an AFK weapon training kind of exploit if you want it to be. I figure we're gonna sit here until it tapers off and then turn block off and hope that our sabers has become high enough that we get successive attacks. Is that because you're a robot class? Would a human get tired? No. Great question, but no. There's no stamina per se or weapon durability. My attempt at sarcasm, the lowest form of humor, failed miserably. Maybe if you're a longtime Kenshi player, you might have picked up on it. This is insane. Okay, so Sabers is 24, but now there's also about 72 more murder drafts around us, or long boys, as it were. So we're going to slow this down. We're going to turn off block. This could be a bad idea, terrible idea. But now we're going to see if he can get in a saber attack, given his newfound martial prowess. No, absolutely not. But sabers might be going up even more quickly. We're just gonna ride this out. Your playtime is about 10 minutes. Oh man. If you give this game a real chance, if you need to watch a guide or something, I've got one, but it's for solo Ironman, but you can apply it to even a game where you have a party. You start with 4 or 5 people in your group, right? But if you give this game a real chance, you're gonna find the main part of the enjoyment comes from the fact that it's imagination fueled, right? We all kind of make stories, whether or not we're that imaginative. We all kind of make stories as we play a game, an open world game, right? And Kenshi's just awesome for that, especially with the character interactions. Oh, something. There was an autosave. It was enough of a blip in the matrix to cause our ironclad defense to fail. However, that was the fastest I've ever gotten 31 sabers. From 1. Still at 87 toughness. That makes me sad. This is the insane part about playing a skeleton to me, is that even after that beating, I can just heal myself with, what amounts to med kits, skeleton repair kits, and we're back in the fight. No, wrong way. Okay, made it. Just a bunch of idiots lying to each other. No more of it for me. This guy's name is No Face. The bounty's 15,000 cats. That's what we're here for. And he is actually... Well, he's got 34 crossbows, but he's got 78 dexterity. So I'm concerned about his martial arts and or swordsmanship. I think we ditch the saber in favor of the martial arts. Ooh, close with and destroy. We're not yet. Oh no. Oh no. He's got better saber skill than I thought. What is your Wu-Tang sword? But can your Wu-Tang sword defeat me? I think we can take this guy. I can't. We're in the bushes. We lost total control of the game and the camera. I have no idea what's happening, by the way. There we go. I don't know if that's ever happened before. I just lost complete control of the in-game camera. So, I didn't even know that making him a friend was an option. He doesn't really give you a chance to chit-chat, does he? You know, he kind of just shot at me out of the gate. I don't know how we're doing here. I don't think, oh, I hit him a couple times in the tum-tum. Okay. This is fine. This is comebackable. It involves kidnapping. The surest way to friendship. Okay, look, I don't think we're gonna stand up here. I think we're gonna heal. No, oh, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Run, retreat. That one might be a problem. I don't think it is. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're good. We're gonna regroup. We've got to regroup. I figure we shoot him with a crossbow. His crossbow skill sucks. I say we get in a shootout, like pistols at dawn. What am I hearing? Is somebody fighting something? Oh, is he attacking? Oh, he's shooting at me, but he can't hit me. It's hitting the trees. That's hilarious. That's actually great to know. Great to know. That hurts. Never mind. I lied. He can hit me. Okay. So we put on our crossbow. I should have actually stayed on the other island, now that I'm thinking this through. Let's see who can outshoot who. And yet another reason why I love this game. Can't beat him in a hand-to-hand fight? Grab a crossbow. See if you can outshoot him. This guy's talking shit while getting pin cushioned. Boom. No. Control yourself. Passive. Oh, wow. Take that. We don't need any of that, but this is sweet. This color, this is sweet. I think we're gonna have to ditch some crossbow bolts. Oh, you know what? This is kind of... All these crossbow bolts are kind of tickling my smooth brain. I might have said something to the tune of I was gonna completely cheese the crossbow skill on this stream. I might have said that and I might have forgotten it. And if so, I apologize. But I will demonstrate that at some point. I'm just keeping these because they're sweet. Just in case I want to, you know, run around in red. Ooh, don't die. Wait, can we let him die? He's too tough to die from that. I'll pick him up, then heal myself. First bounty down. We are headed straight back to Trader's Edge. Now, here Bit of a snag. We did kind of kill that manhunter. And they're kind of a big part of Trader's Edge. So hopefully it didn't hurt. Let's check our faction. Still 0. It's clandestine murder. Rust Palm doesn't care about Greenlanders, humans, anything. He cares about dominating the martial world of hand-to-hand combat. He's got to beat Tin Fist to death. He's got to wrestle the Phoenix into submission. He's got to break Ark's saber over his skeletal knee. That's what we're going with anyways. Honestly, I think that I play solo Ironman because primarily I'm a lazy gamer. And when you have more than one team member, it gets so busy, in my opinion. Two's not terrible, but... Oh, okay, what are we using here? Oh, it's a saber! Get out of here! I didn't realize that secondary was a saber. That's awesome. I probably shouldn't do this. We should probably just take our 15,000 cat bounty and abandon this fight right now because we can. But that's not going to happen. Because Rosbom is out to make a point. If oh, he's critical. That's good. We'll leave him critical for a while. If he's about to die, I think I'll revive him a bit. But critical's good. It means he's not going to run away on us. If I get down. Specifically if I get down. I think we can take him. Boom. Okay. Who are you guys? Caravan guards? And they're just leaving me high and dry. Dang. Life of a skeleton, man. Get out of here with your weak martial arts. I don't really... What are our sabers at? Do we get... Oh, well, we got 1 point. But we're gonna take that off. More crossbow bolts are gonna suffer for this. Oh, that works. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, first bounty down. I guess we're gonna check the taverns. We're gonna see who's next on the list. Oh boy. Time to die. No, don't shoot them. Martial arts them. Bow, bow. Oh, wait. We're okay. We're okay. Abandon these humans. Save yourself. The only good bug is a dead bug. You're too slow. I'm impressed. We're at 43% encumbrance. T2000. That's my robot running noise, by the way. I don't even know if my mic picked it up, but it felt right. Looks like you've got a bounty. Want a reward? Take him. 15,000 cats. Just like that. I can't remember if this town had... Oh, yeah, it sure does. Robotics workshop. If we just want to get super rich, we can rob this guy, which I might. I might at some point, because he just charged me $2,000 for a bed rental. He's basically an extortionist, because he knows there's not that many places to get good repairs in the area. Robbing him might only be the fair thing to do. Good lockpicking opportunity. Hi. If he had, I mean, that's good to know that he has high quality arms and legs. We can always come back here. Like I was saying earlier, though, the thing about the solo Ironman is you don't really like once you've gotten your gear, and I mean more or less we've gotten our gear. You know, I've got masterwork weaponry, I've got a Meitu saber, we've got a pole arm. Oh, I have to buy a house to store this stuff because I can't just keep fashion options in our inventory if we don't have enough space. Yeah, okay. Let's buy a house in town. Well, there might be a reason right there to rob that guy blind. You know? Which house? I wonder. We can buy this guy here, this residential, I think it's a Y house, noble house, thieves guild, barracks. Ooh, I can buy the bug house right beside the Traders Guild HQ. That's pretty sweet. Doing it. Let's go. Oh, I'm gonna need to buy... Dang, do they have building materials in this town? Yeah, mechanical shop, they will. I might need an outfitter as well to get a backpack to actually bring stacks and stacks of building materials here. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something here. Well, we just bought a bug house. So you can't put anything down though, because if I save the game after you put something down and you try and load in again, if it's just in the world, it's generally gone. So what do we have to do here? We have to find a bag then, like a stackable bag. Late. I wonder if a chest only costs one. Well, we should rob the nobles too. If a chest only costs one building material, we might be okay. Oh, okay, here we also have a general shop. This is what we need. We'll come grab a backpack in here. So the best way to run a solo Ironman prior to getting the orange bag, and if you don't know what the orange bag is, we can talk about it. But it's just a backpack that you get from a vendor that has both stacking and a huge inventory. And it doesn't affect your combat skills that badly. But until you can get that bag, the best combination is a large thieves bag and a trader's bag, like a stackable. You kind of run heavy all the time. But if you're playing solo, it's extremely valuable for carrying stackable resources, like AI cores. If you get into the Ashlands with a hacker, right, and you're strong enough, obviously, to withstand them, you can take on, I think they're called cleansers. You can take on cleansers and just exist off of AI cores. I think they sell for 25,000 a piece. Let me in. Oh, I can speed it up. I thought we were on 5 times there. So, this bag right here. Problem is you have to kill the shop owner or steal from him. I'm going to try to get to the point where we can steal it, because attacking whole towns is brutal. He does not have a backpack. That's a problem. Let's see what it takes to build. Do I even have storage? Not great. Not great. We might need a small research bench, which takes 3 building material. We're in trouble. Okay, hold on. What kind of stores do we have here? I think these are both, one's a bank and one's a slave shop. General storage. That has nothing. Barracks has nothing. Farm shop? Farm shop might have a bag. You know what? If it doesn't have a bag, it might have an animal. Why isn't it open? Why aren't you open? 7 a.m.? Maybe it opens at 7 a.m. Yep. I want to say they sell pack animals sometimes. Show me your animals. Garu, sure, but if maybe if we go to show me your supplies, they'll have bags for them. Yes. Okay, we have the money for this, so this is gonna work out great. Garu backpack. Or a bull. Ooh, tough. I think I'm gonna go bull backpack. Does he have bulls? Show me your animals. No, he does not. Garu it is. And we'll get to teen. We name it. Rust palm. Skin hump. I can't. That's no way. Just looks like an old catcher's mitt. We'll name him Catcher. Our backpack. Perfect. General shop to grab building material. Oh, that's crazy. Catch. So normally animals can't come into shops, but I think maybe because he's a teen, he's still small enough that he can enter a shop. Pinky? uh, like Pinky in the Brain. I'm just gonna buy a bunch of building stuff. We're starting there. Iron plates, building material. I don't know what else we might need here. Fabrics, I think maybe for a bed. Electrical components just cuz. Yeah, no, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Wait, we need a rug. Definitely need a rug. Couple copper alloy plates, also just in case. Research books. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Now, which house did it? Right beside Trader's Edge. We bought the bug house. Here we go. Pinky in the Brain is probably one of my favorite shows. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Pinky? I think so, Brain. But if you change the P to an O, my name would be Oinky. Gets me every time. Come on. Alright, I'm carrying him in. Do not move. Come on. Stay right there. What if we turn off jobs? Perfect. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who said you could come into my house? We're closing this to the public right this instant. Excuse me. Just kidding. We're not closing anything to the public. I cannot click that button for some reason. Okay, so I need tech just so I can research storage. If I was correct about that. So maybe we'll put a research room. I know we need a huge research bench though at some point, eh? Okay, so maybe you come in, right? We're going to be doing walls and everything in here. Maybe you come in, and then there's a series of walls, and here's our research room, even for our level 2 table. So right now, we'll just put our level 1 table here. I don't think that'll work. I'll figure this out. Okay, I don't have any building materials. Well, you do now, because we're putting them on the ground. What do we need for this? 3 building materials. Old Rust Palm the Builder. If we make it his job. Come on, you absolutely have building materials. We're gonna have to share inventories here. Trade. Oh, actually, this will work out awesome. And then I can just go load this guy with food. Oh, this is going to be sweet. Oh, we're literally only doing this so I can store stuff in the research table. I will research storage because it makes sense. Gear storage, item storage, public sales, awesome. But right now the easiest way to do this, is to do this. So you bring up your research table inventory, go to your pack animal, and then you can store absolutely everything. Oh boy, over there. Oh, not stackable, not stackable for everything. You can store a lot. You can store a lot. Let's see if we can build a bed. Oh, I don't need a bed, really. Lights, mining, no. Let's just research storage. One of the things, if you weren't here at the very beginning of the stream, one of the things, not the stream, sorry, the playthrough, one of the things you set when you're playing a solo Ironman is research and build time at ×3. Like, unless you don't care necessarily about time passage in the game, but it does affect the areas you're in, depending on the areas you're in. But I generally try and set research speed and build speed at ×3 when I'm setting up my games for solos. This is great though. There's gonna be some stuff I'd tackle maybe in this playthrough. I've never taken a solo playthrough to the point where, you know, they start their own faction kind of thing. So, I mean, so far so good. I don't want to get ahead of myself here. He's probably gonna die. But he may also surprise us. Okay, I don't have any building materials. That's absolutely not true. Oh god, how did that thing get in town? Wait, that thing looked crazy. Where'd it go? We didn't just collectively imagine that. Oh, it's because it was covered in blood. Whew, I thought it was some kind of super skimmer. They're bad enough as they are. I don't even know if I needed 4 chests. I don't think I did. I just want to make sure we offload all this stuff. Then I'm gonna go buy food for this dude, and we're off. We're off to the races. Oh sweet, everything stacks. Okay. Oh wait, no. Hold on. We need one more of these. Maybe 2 more. You don't know when we're gonna be back. Not be too crazy. And one of these, because you never know you're gonna want to heal a bounty or a potential ally. Not that old Rusty Knuckles here cares about allies. Now where's the bar? That should be good for a while. Let's check the bounties. Sand Ninja Oni. Order around the Great Desert. We'll keep an eye out. Big Bow. I don't know if he actually exists. Valamon. I'll take that one. Voodoo Brothers. Also don't think they exist. Oh yeah, Screamer and Ponk. JK. I know they exist. They're in the towers with the skin bandits, I think. Okay, back to the house. It's probably one of the cooler ways to play in your solo is having a house. I've done whole solo Ironman games with absolutely no storage or anything, but I think having maybe a couple outposts here and there is awesome, especially if you remember they're there. The hope here is that the Garu does not die of starvation. So we've given him everything he needs. Now speaking of bounties, Voodoo Brothers, they're a bit out of our league right now. I think we look for the Sand Ninja, and I don't mind Valamon, although the Reavers are pretty nasty. Organized, armed, and dangerous. And he's in a fortress. Valamon would be an insane bounty to go for right now. I'm not against it. We got the Red Sabers boss. We got the crazy dude from Gut. And there weren't really any other bounties there. So, Sand Ninja Oni. Aggressive ninja activity frequently reported around the Great Desert area. Well, that's a bit of an area. Why don't we go to Heft? Because we haven't been there. Yeah, we'll make our way to Heft and see what happens. We're also going to look to buy or find more bounties near Heft. Like, these guys all have bounties. They just beat them all up and take them in one by one. Hey, pal. Almost time to eat. So Kenshi's a moon, right? So that's the planet. I don't know if I've read the name of the planet. What if they just completely bamboozle us and Kenshi 2 takes place on the planet before they even get here? Okay, Heft. We'll see if there's a bounty here. If not... Ooh, Where do we head if not? We're gonna have to take on somebody big, like somebody who's big news. I think we go for Valamon. If we don't find a different bounty up here, I think we go for the leader of the Reavers, and that'll be a multi-stream event. We'll probably get there, get situated. We're gonna have to make kind of like an assault camp, a siege camp. We're gonna have to figure that out. Because Valamon's a big target. The Reavers are a big target to take down. Oh, travel gear. Solid. Solid, solid. We'll wait till morning. It's 3:42. Yeah, this will be good. We'll probably end up bringing the cow to wherever we set up a little camp to take down Valamon. Where are they? So if this is Black Scratch and that's Brink, I can't remember where the Reavers are. They're somewhere in there though. Maybe the unwanted zone, somewhere in there. What's the bounty say? Valamon, warlord and leader of the Reaver Bandits, notorious from the Forbidden Zone. Okay. Is it the unwanted zone or the Forbidden Zone? It's got to be the unwanted zone, right? They're definitely in there. So, wooden backpack. That's what we want. So we can put everything stackable in the wooden backpack. It's going to keep us close to or usually above our weight limit. But honestly, best policy for your solo Ironman. Is that a gingerbread cookie? Oh my gosh. Have you fed this guy? This is what Christmas is all about. Okay, we got ourselves our secondary bag. I didn't see any bounties in that guy, so we're gonna have to go check the bar. I'm gonna need another gingerbread cookie. Damn. My man is limping out. That's a caravan guard who has seen some shit. Oh yeah, decently high skills, big negatives because of the cheap prosthetic. That mercenary life, that caravan guard life doesn't pay too well. Okay, Sand Ninja, we've already got it. White Eyebrow. Does this guy exist? Also known as the Boulder. Oh, the Guerrillo Bandits? Oh, Guerrillo. Yeah, we'll take Guerrillo. But White Eyebrow. Responsible for last year's arduous brown drought. As a result of this fugitive's uprising, innocents of the United Cities were forced to suffer a whole week without Cactus Rum after abandoning his duties. The fugitive has since dedicated his newfound purposelessness to banditry and harassment. Recent attacks reported from the northern swamplands. I don't know if this dude exists. We'll look for him. We already have those two, and Giant King Gurgler, the trophy that you cannot turn in. Unless you sell a bunch of stuff. Gurgler is also a rough one to take on. Okay. Otherwise, we've got enough crossbow bolts. We have the just-in-case saber. We have the we want to train polearm staff and our masterwork bow. Double backpack system, repair kits for days. Time to go take on Valamon in the unwanted zone. What a name. It's much less desirable than just the friend zone. This is one thing I do enjoy about cranking up the population, is it makes the cities feel alive. I used to play even higher. 2.5 though. 2.5 is a good sweet spot. I have to search you for illegal items. Yeah, go ahead. Narcotics, eh? So it's a setup. What do you want from me? Smuggling is serious crime here. 2,000 cats. Yeah, sure. I'm not over that. I'm not above that. Everybody's just out here looking out for number one. I'm not above a little extortion. Better than making an enemy with all of the United Cities. See, if you had a... I mean, I think that's probably one of the cooler things, is one of these outlaw farmers that I clicked on here had a bounty, right? There he is right there, 908. But if you wanted to play a group of bounty hunters, you could focus on blunt damage, weapons that didn't, you know, like batons and stuff, weapons that didn't obliterate people's limbs, and kind of be like a bounty hunter team, or kind of a manhunter team like this. Oh, all these sword people. Do you want to fight? We're fighting. Martial arts. Training montage. Engage. I don't know how we're going to fare here. I feel pretty good about it. The crossbowmen always kind of throw a wrench into your plans unless you close with... I mean, so does the occasional bone dog. I don't want to hurt you, little friend. Yeah, the crossbowmen suck. I should probably deal with them. Ooh, hold on. Just kidding. If we keep the entire army between us and the crossbows... Oh, BK, yeah, we're not dead. You are too early. Leave and come back again. Won't take long. Come on, do something. There it is. I can't count how many people are swinging at the same time. I'm not sure if we have 3 or 5 times attack slots. That was a lot of swings. Might be 5. You think it would speed up the combat a bit? Destroy. What are we sitting at? What are we working with here? We're losing oil out of a lot of parts. Martial arts, though. I mean, I think it's only 41. It's only 41. Nothing to sneer at. I'm pretty sure he just sent a kick into a group for a cumulative 300 and something damage. But 51 with the gear. $42. Not bad, not bad. I've had very few successful martial artist playthroughs, so. And I'm always shocked by the way my characters die, my solos die when they're in the high 80s or, you know, like low 90s toughness, like this guy is 87 toughness. You basically, you kind of get this invincibility complex, and yeah, it's always surprising that these characters can die, but they sure can. Like your head just explodes when it gets hit by a Leviathan that you never aggroed. Or you just get chained to a post and beaten to death by mad cultists. Solid martial arts gains. More importantly, great dexterity gains. I don't even know if we're gonna make it. Do the Reavers even live in the unwanted zone? It said the forbidden zone. Look close enough to escape slaves to me. Would you guys? Come on. Come on now. You know that's not true. Bounty hunters, dogs, 2 dogs in a group. Gotta be bounty hunters. Let's go check. I don't think we have a bounty, but it could be useful to travel alongside them if they're headed in the same direction. Yeah. Bounty hunters being followed by heroes. So United Cities heroes, I have no idea what determines whether or not they attack people. But sometimes they want to attack you and sometimes they don't. kind of wanted to stick around to see if they were going to attack the bounty hunters. I don't think they would have, though. Raiders Guild. Let's go see if this guy has anything. I think we're good. I think we're good. Actually, you know what? Grab a bunch of those. I can't remember. It's because I don't know what a skeleton bed takes and where we're heading. I can't remember if there's a skeleton bed. And if there isn't a skeleton bed, then we're going to need to build one. So you can't outrun big things, no matter what, no matter how fast you think you are. So this is gonna suck, or not be that bad at all. Apparently they hate swimming. Oh boy. Okay, so this actually could be a good opportunity. This could be a good opportunity. Nope, JK. There's so many of them. I feel like they used to aggro a lot for a lot longer. I feel like they used to chase you for a lot longer. That said, I realize they haven't changed much about this game in a long time, so. It could be the higher speeds, actually. It could be the higher speeds. Storm Gap Coast Village. No interest. We want to push on. We want to find Valamon here. I want to see what we're dealing with. I mean, worst case Ontario, we end up stripped of everything and we become a Reaver, which, whatever, we'll just remake the money and go buy more stuff. So these are the Reavers here. Their skills are pretty decent, actually, and we're gonna go try and find their leader and kill him. For the bounty. Valamon. 50,000. I'm actually not sure how this is going to go. Like I said, I think this is going to be kind of a multi-stream task to take on. Unless we get lucky. I'm gonna pull out every trick in the book here to try and isolate and destroy Valamon. I just don't know where he is. I really felt like he was... Like, is it over here? I think it's over here. We're going. It said the unwanted zone, or rather the forbidden zone, but I don't... Like, is this the forbidden zone? The only thing that we have that has, zone on it is the unwanted zone. I don't know if I should keep searching this area just because I'm here. Yeah, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Just in case. I feel like there'd be more Reavers if we were headed, you know, toward Reaver territory. I should really know this by now. I mean, sweet place to build a base. I wonder if anybody comes out here to make you pay, you know what I mean? Like, make you pay a fee to build a town or a city. You'll probably still get attacked. I mean, obviously you'll get an, oh boy, is this a nest? Oh, we could be rich. Should I kill them all? We should try and kill them all. I'm gonna die. Saber time. Going for it. This could also be how we die, actually. Oh, couple hits. Every time I get a hit in on, you know, it is one or two of them, but I take one. Sabers is going nuts right now. You know what? Do I just keep letting them attack? Now, see, we're getting hit. I'm going to put it on block, and I'm going to let this Sabers happen while I take a bit of a bio break here. I will be right back. Put on the patented spin. Really impressed. I thought he would be much more severely hurt by now. Okay, let's see what we're working with, though. 43 sabers, and it's still flying up. So if you were curious about a weapons training exploit, this is it. Just sit inside a crowd of beak things. All this affects is damage dealt, though. So, we'll turn off block. Probably let ourselves get knocked out here to buy us, to give us a little room. Oh, good opportunity. We might lose a leg. Losing a limb would be just great right now. Go replace it with something awesome. I mean, the crawl would suck, but so I think it goes up basically the same speed here, whether we're actively blocking or not, which is awesome. Oh. Okay, now here's a problem. We're kind of right beside a nest. We're going to have to sneak out of this one. It's a good thing. Actually, this could work out in our favor. The legs are messed up. So hopefully he stays on the ground. Kidding. This could be how we die. Hopefully they hit his legs a lot more. Yep, had good intentions there. Okay, sneak. Run away. You know, as much as I'd like to leave, I would also like to steal all of these beaking eggs. Oh boy. Come on, just let me keep grabbing. Ugh. Oh boy. We're getting close. We're pushing it. We're pushing it. 8 beating eggs? I'll take it. 32 grand. Put the sneaky bag back on. Try and get out of here. Try and get out of here. Hold on, maybe we can heal ourselves on the ground. No, this isn't gonna work. Runtime. Oh, Garu to the rescue, perhaps? Is that an elder? We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Nobody move. We're hitting sneak. We're not moving. We're healing. Playing dead. There's the auto heal. After this, we should be able to get up and create some distance from this hive of villainy and crime. Scum and villainy. Running. Oh, crawling. Even better. That was close. That was close. See, that one added there's an example of something that I'm sure we won't see, but would be really interesting to see in Kenshi 2. Would be like something like that. That one added little interaction of collision between my model, who is sneaking, and the big thing model. If he stepped on you, suddenly he could see you. There's a lot of potential, to turn Kenshi into more of a, well, just add another facet to the already, fairly expansive game in terms of mini games. I'll call them mini games, right? You've got lock picking, stealth, like you can do the thief thing. You can do the straight up melee combat, and melee combat's a pretty easy determinant, right? Compare your skills to theirs, and then their numbers to yours. You've got blacksmithing. You've got. I just think adding a level to the stealth element would be pretty cool. A level of difficulty, I should say, beyond just the sort of light dark system they have right now versus your stealth skill. Or even like walking on metal versus walking on the sand. Maybe somebody's more likely to detect your stealth. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, so I'm looking for the Reaver's home base. I don't know, something's tickling my smooth brain. I think it's right over here on this sword. I just can't remember. We're gonna try and take down Valamon. Odds are pretty high though that we're gonna get just dusted, and he's gonna take the Meitu, most of our gear, armor, everything. If that happens, no big deal. I mean, we'll work through it if he survives. Stuff is sweet. I hope we get to see some of these ruins materialize in Kenshi 2. Get some definition on what they are. Like, is this the tip of a building? Is this the base of a building? Is this a windmill? Like, I think people have gone into the sort of item placement. I don't know what it is. Maybe F12. We can hit F12 and see it. But they've gotten kind of the the coder tag for certain buildings, like mothership or other things like that, which is pretty cool. I haven't looked too much into it. Thralls. See, this would be a great time to have a hacker. I don't want to fight these guys, but we might have to because they're faster than us. As usual. Let's get rid of the saber and let's go martial arts here. And these guys have hackers, some of them, which kind of sucks. Headless robots. I can't remember. There's a building you can go into. I want to find it. It gives you basically a tiny army of these guys. They're called error bots, I think. Error. And they follow you everywhere. The problem is they attack absolutely everybody they see. Martial arts has got to be the roughest skill to watch develop, because until it's high enough that you get consistent attacks, You spend 98% of your time dodging. Actually, this is kind of working out. % every hit, minimum. 43. I haven't tried training in heavy armor yet with a martial artist, but I'd like to. I'd like to train a martial artist up, and then, like, hopefully we can actually put on some heavy armor with Rust Palm at some point. Because the problem with endgame opponents is the amount of damage they do, even with 200 life on each limb as a robot. A lot of things, like a cleanser, like a Leviathan, you know, you fight Catlon, stuff like that. They're, unless you have heavy armor, if they hit you, I mean, the argument can be made that if your dodge is at 100, you're never going to get hit, but you might. And all it takes is one. Usually, if they hit you in the head or they hit you in the leg, they're doing 150 damage. So having heavy armor, to me, in a solo Ironman is kind of non-negotiable. So even if we have martial arts, it's going to be the primary melee method of this character. But it's not gonna preclude me from strapping him with heavy armor to outlast the enemies. Not just the individual enemies, but the volume of enemies in the later game. Okay, so we made it to one sword on the map, and there's absolutely nothing here. Not a thing. Okay, next. I thought these swords were supposed to be enemy encampments, but apparently not. It's gotta be somewhere, right? It's gotta be here. It said the Forbidden Zone, but it's definitely not in Venge. So it's gotta be in the Unwanted Zone or somewhere in Brink, but it's gotta be in the Unwanted Zone. Rough, we were already there. Weak thralls fighting big things. Good distraction for us. Could also go for the martial arts game. But I feel like if we can find or isolate individual strong opponents, I think the Reavers are going to be really good for training in that way. But if we can isolate the individually strong opponents for some one-on-one fights, I think that'll really boost the martial arts. The problem with these multi-fights, it's great to have multiple opponents because your martial arts gets a bonus to its gain. But you spend so much time dodging with 4 or 5 attack slots, or 3 or 5 attack slots, that you rarely actually get a chance to punch your opponent. I think that'll change as the dexterity increases. Heck hunters. Oh, can I talk to any of these guys? Their boss is not with them. So this is something else that I'm not opposed to in a solo Ironman game. I can't remember if I talked about it in my solo Ironman guide, but hiring mercenaries, I don't think that impacts your solo Ironman sort of, you know, like rule set at all. It's temporary unless you constantly remember to pay them. You usually lose them pretty quickly, and they can't carry you to a healing bed, and they will heal you unless they're all dead, right? Which, if you're down at kind of later stages of the game, odds are that they're down. I like to use mercenaries later in solo games, especially if you're sieging a whole city or something. Like trying to take on all the guards in a town when your population's higher and everything is brutal. Okay, more big things. Please don't attack me. Searching. I could just look it up, but that's lame. I can't remember where it is, so I'm gonna suffer. Our bounty says the forbidden zone. This place on the map says the unwanted zone. Something was lost in translation, but hopefully we find him here. No way they're in Stove's garden. They could be in the Outlands. Are the Outlands considered forbidden? I saw something evil over here. The cursor just turned red. Oh, big things. I wish I had never come. Hold on, there's only 2. This could be a great martial arts opportunity. There's never only 2. This won't last long. Oh, 1 step. Get out of here. No deal. That was the only outcome. Obviously. I thought we were done for. There's no way they live in here. Nobody lives in here. Big things and boats. That's another cool thing. I can't wait to see what part of this continent is actually filled with water. Because I think it's most of this, and the tips of these mountains are going to be islands or settlements or something. Oh, crabs. I remember now. Crabs. I just kind of always thought it was over here somewhere. There's no way it's Brink, right? It's not Brink. If it's Brink... We'll go to Black Scratch anyways. We need to find the blueprints. Oh my god, 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 I'm gonna die. We need to find the blueprints for a skeletal repair bed. And find out what level of research that's gonna require. That'll help set some goals. Because if we're gonna set up kind of siege camps or forward operating bases as a solo skeleton, we're going to need to be building a small shack and a skeletal repair bed each time. That means carting... Oh, please don't kill me. That means carting the necessary resources as well, right? That's why I kind of really enjoy solo Kenshi play. A lot of that pre-planning. I mean, you still do it with a group, but it's much easier. You know, how do you make it in one trip with one character with all the resources you need to set up a little base camp, things like that. Like, you have to get pretty creative. Oftentimes it means slowing you. Oh, Reavers. Oh, we're onto something here. We're onto something. Maybe I can just accidentally... Hold on, I've got a plan. Okay, we're going to go to Black Scratch. We're going to buy a house. We're going to build a storage container. We're going to stuff everything we own in it, and then we're going to become a Reaver slave and infiltrate their ranks. That's my plan. That's the plan I'm working with. I can't remember how to get back to the Reaver City, so that's why we're here. It might be Brink. I just haven't checked it. At least I don't think I have. Can I buy anything in this town? Not for 6,000 bucks, I'll tell you that. I am broke. Private. Oh, for sale. Perfect. Small shack. We really just need... I think a single building material should get us by. Oh, it's a robotics workshop. Where's this guy? Actually, robotics workshop is sweet. That means we've got our skeletal repair bed here, even though it's expensive. Random furniture, I'll grab that. Basic furniture already known. Advanced outpost blueprints. I think I have advanced. Well, obviously not if it's not on me. Can't afford it. Okay, so this is all just to store our stuff. Then we're going to go try and get captured by the Reavers. I mean, we're not going down without a fight, but... general storage chest. And this is why you put it on 3 times build speed for solo games as well. Because otherwise you would spend just an eternity, even if you're on 3 or 5 times speed or whatever it is you're doing. Let's do this. Where's the Reavers at? First Reaver we find, we're just punching him in the face. Oh, I maybe should have healed up. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Crossroads. These are black dogs. Yo, it's dangerous here. Be careful. You'll never make it alone. I tell you, I've seen some ugly sights around here. We can handle anything, though. You're safe with us. Do the right thing and hire yourself some mercs. Not interested. Don't be a fool. Look at you. You couldn't swat a rat with that sword. I won't be around to peel you off the floor for free when the gutters are eating you alive. I'm telling you that now. Who are you calling fool? Damn, this guy's... I said no. How about 200 cats for your time? Sure. I'm trying to join the Reavers. Please just leave me alone. This has got to be them. Reavers versus grass pirates. I'm not sure if this is the fastest way to get to their base. Oh, you know what? Thank you. Go save the baby. Dobe's garden. Spring is the anti-slaver base, but I'm pretty sure we'll find them. We'll find them. We're taking on the Reavers right now. Attack all. It's coming in hot. Old martial arts mode. I'm not even sure if they're gonna take it. They may just attack me and not take me, make me one of them. So normally what they do is they capture you and recruit you. You kind of start as a slave. I think eventually you make your way back to their home base. Two days before Christmas, I'm being furnished with cookies and milk. It doesn't get any better than this. But, assuming they take me down, I should end up getting eventually taken to their home base, which I think is in Stove's Garden. Nope. Destroyed him. Headed to Stove's Garden. Naked and afraid. See where we end up here. So, the idea here is that we're going to take on Valamon eventually. We're going to get a location, and then we're going to try and find a base. It might be spring. Try and find a suitable base location nearby. Spring might be our go-to for the time being, though. If it has a repair bed, which I don't know if it does, it should. It's run by a skeleton. Oh, camp. Camp. What's this camp? This could be, you know, where we're headed. I think his base is called Ark. Oh, who are these people? Yeah, these are Reavers for sure, right? Yeah, absolutely. Reavers. Okay. Time to wage mortal combat on all of you. I don't know if this is Ark, but no, it's just a camp. Long live Reavers. Oh, they might just imprison me here. This could get embarrassing. By the way, there's a blizzard outside, and my power keeps flickering. So if I vanish, you know why. So if this isn't their town, one of these is. I say it's here. It's got to be here. We're not settling for an outpost, okay? We've got to find the target. Land bats. It's actually good to know that they spawn around here. If it comes down to it and I can't get mercenaries, or I'm unable to take Valamon myself, leading a pack of hungry, angry land bats is not off the table. Or a pack of hungry, angry crab raiders. This is camp as well. Head to the next one. Okay. Let's see these guys. These reavers? Absolutely. It's a massive army of reavers. Where are they headed? The same direction I'm headed. Which means this has got to be their city. It is. Victory. Okay. Let's go get a feel for what we're dealing with here. Maybe get a little imprisoned. Okay, so this is their city, their base. Where are they all? Headed upstairs. This is gonna be rough. Maybe they don't attack because it's their capital city. Just kidding. They're gonna fight me to death right now. Big mistake. So this is what we're dealing with. Blooded reavers, reaver whelps. Where's our target? Where's Big Bad Valamon? Ironclads? These guys seem pretty tough. Neophytes. I think Valamon is a Shek. Is Valamon a Shek? Well, he's in here somewhere. We'll have to scout him out from the prison cell. Looking for anybody that looks kind of unique. Let's see if we can pick out Valamon here. Or huge. Sometimes they're huge. Losing blood rapidly, however. Oil. It'd be kind of sweet if he just sat at the head of the table until you got up there. I mean, dishing out some pretty swift justice here. Oof. No sign of Valamon, eh? I think maybe they bring you to him at some point. I don't exactly know how it works. But I feel like I've spoken to him before, and it's because I was a Reaver prisoner for so long. So it doesn't seem like anybody's really... I think they're looting me. Oh, capturing slave. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Go time. Hive, prison shackles. Yes, and hack stopper pants. Here we go. They tried to give me a dyed rag shirt. Oh, open your eyes, look at me. I am your new king. Nope. No, he's not. You are not Valamon. I'm the one who will transform you into a warrior from a coward. So I would love to do... This isn't gonna... This is just an assassination infiltration attempt, but I would love to do an entire playthrough, kind of with a character who loses limbs, either a Hiver or Greenland or Ashland or whatever, but I would love to, probably a Shack actually, now that I'm thinking about it, start a game where you kind of let it auto run through being a Reaver slave, working your way up to be a Reaver neophyte, like working your way through the Reaver ranks. I feel like that's something you can do. Although being in prison kind of sucks. So let's bring ourselves back up to full strength. Welcome, my brother, to your new home. Let me out of this cage. I want to ally with your leader. We have to find our target. Are an ally. Nobody skips ranks in Valamon's army. Though no doubt you'll perish in battle before coming even close to the honor of Ironclad, my brother. But you'll die a hero. As part of a brotherhood, as part of a revolution, this is your chance to shed your shameful past. Okie dokie. I don't know what's going on. So how does this work? We're on 5 times speed. He said I'm not a prisoner but an ally. Says we're a slave. We have obedient slave assigned. Okay. Let's see where this goes. Not sure if anybody's running to come get us. Oh, there he is. Oh, 90 attack. Valamon's a bit out of our league, but I think that the gravity chamber that is going to be Reaver training is going to propel us to new levels. Some gains on this playthrough. We just passed 2 hours, guys, so I'm going to wrap it up here. Got to start getting ready for Christmas. But strength 31, we gained a bit of strength. Toughness, we gained 1 whole point of toughness. Nothing to sneer at in the high 80s in this amount of time. Dexterity, a couple points there. Huge gain in sabers, and that was all from blocking big things. Dodge, you know what? I really didn't pay attention to anything else. Martial arts went up a few points, also a big bonus, and crossbows. We have found our target. We know where he lives. In his brightly lit, heavily cushioned pagoda. So, I think what we're gonna do here is, you know, this is the Reaver arc, Rustpalm's Reaver arc. He's gonna work his way up through the ranks of the Reavers to infiltrate and destroy Valamon. So, thanks everybody for hanging out, and I look forward to seeing everybody back on the next one. If you're catching the stream later and you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments. I try and answer all of them. Or, hey, if you hung out in the chat and you didn't take the opportunity to let everybody know how awesome your solo Ironman playthrough is going, shoot me a comment there too. I love to hear about other people's playthroughs. Thanks again for hanging out, and hope to see everybody back. And if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas.